see the date? Yes, you do. It is 20220222. Now, you might be saying, okay, isn't that just any other regular day? The answer to that is surprisingly no. Because when you think about it, there's only going to be pretty much just this time in your lifetime where you'll actually ever see a date like this. Because 10110111 was literally 1011 years ago. And it's going to be impossible to see 30330333 because, well, first things first, there's no such thing as a month with 33 days. So if you did not do anything special on this day, well, that's your loss. Well, actually, no, who am I kidding? If you didn't, it honestly doesn't matter because most people would not even care about something like this. It's just me being extremely random and odd with trying to make something special out of 20220222. Anyways, so as you can tell from this video title, it's, well, 20220222. And to celebrate that, I'm not actually doing anything special. It's just going to be me playing with batch length tops to celebrate that this day. Well, that was very awkward. I know I said I was supposed to retire this dressy up, but I don't want to. I was kind of thinking about maybe putting some putty inside or maybe tape. Couldn't find out exactly where I would do that, so I decided, you know what, I'll just use it till it breaks, and this time we'll actually feature these two. So, if you like Bakuten Shoot, well then you're definitely going to love this video. Although you probably wouldn't know it's about Beyblade, unless you, well actually you would know because of the thumbnail, but really, it came off so fast, gosh darn it, I knew I should have put some put on it, man. I knew I should have. For some reason, I don't quite want to retire it. I don't know why I just don't, but I don't. Is it always going to come off, though? What if I use this guy? Oh, I know this guy's very aggressive. Yeah, just it. Oh, darn it, John, you're beating the daylight out of Dragoon. Wow. I didn't get to launch it too hard because I didn't stick it in too deep. Because then if I did, it would get stuck. Get it? Stick it in so deep till it gets stuck. Well, actually, no, your penis can't get stuck in a vagina. Anyways, because it's not made like that. And yeah, that's what happens when I stick it in too deep. Because, I mean, it just won't come out. So, yeah. Great, man. Okay, so, I guess I can't use Dragoon unless I'm going to just stick it in very lightly. It moves kind of like El Jago. Yeah, it actually does. Those movements look familiar. Maybe that's what actually inspired El Jago to move like that anyway. Okay, is this a left spinning Beyblade? I can't get this to click. Oh, never mind. Talking about this guy. I don't know what happened. Last time I was able to get this to stick, but now, this time it doesn't want to stick. Now Dragoon's just going to be in the center wasting his stamina doing nothing because this guy don't want to stick. And I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Actually forget about you. Said we'll just do these two. What was that? Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, in case you didn't see what happened, it knocked John's out, which also knocked Drusilla off the desk and made it explode. Yeah, I really need to actually put some parts inside this thing because it won't stay together. Or maybe I should even just tape it. Then again, no, it would move very weird if I did that. So I can't do that. Alright, let's send in Seaborg instead. And let's send in this. That's in the tag type? Or is this moving like one? Well, you can see that I knocked the bitch chip off. So what if I were to use this guy in Dragoon? Oh, gosh darn it, man, it just doesn't last though. It just does not last. Then when I do give it a powerful launch, just, I don't know. There we go. That's what it is. Okay, let's try this again. I just have to. Nope. Got it right last time. Just bear with me. Okay, that's better. Not the best launch in the world, but which we'll have to do. Strongest launch around. Okay, I'm gonna send in this guy again, and let's see how he will do. I'm gonna see if I can send in C4 too. Yes, that's about 3 so. All right, epic blue threesome. Next, I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do this one. I don't know why it won't stick. Wait, did I launch this in the last video, or did it just never launch because I couldn't get it to stick? Maybe I did something wrong. Like, maybe I didn't, I don't know, click these into place? No, that's not the case. Maybe I'll just launch it. Actually, then, you know, if it were Infinity Knot, I would have been able to totally do something like this, but it's not, so never mind. Actually, I'll do it anyway. Well, that was a very stupid idea. Now I knocked off the bit chip, and I have no idea where the bit chip went. So I'm going to have to find that off camera, because, yeah, that's what happens when you treat a Beyblade like an Infinity-Nado. You get the wrong results, man, the wrong results. They just ain't the same, so... yeah, RIP to this guy. Actually, who knows, maybe I'll actually use it now. Wait, never mind, no, I won't. Instead, you just had to watch this red boy in the middle of the stadium. I'm gonna use this boy. I know I'm so mean to it. I really should put it into retirement, but I don't want to do that. So instead, I'm just gonna twist it. See, he still fights though. That's a really funny thing. Like, he still fights, but just can't take a hit. Every time, man, every time. Wow, I really need to get a new Dressio soon, man. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Well, I guess this pretty much probably does it for the Bakuten Shoot purchase. Actually, no, maybe I should just do one with these three. See how that goes? Or should I try harder to make this guy? Actually, no, I think that's too painful, so I should just do something else. So off camera, I modified Dressio with some put. And... got this guy to stick to the launcher, so let's see how they do now. So unfortunately, it looks like my battle with Dressio and that grey Beyblade actually cut off. I thought the camera was rolling, but it wasn't. I don't know what happened. So it looks like I'm going to have to try and do that again. We're unfortunate because Dressio actually managed to knock his bit chip off of this grey Beyblade. So let's see if we can do it again. Well, okay, he didn't knock it off, but he did still beat him. So... yeah, as I was saying, that looks like the modification helped me. It looks kind of tacky. Maybe it might even end up looking a little gross down the road once it melts or something, but it does the job and it gives it a longer lifespan, so it can allow me to just battle for fun. So now let's see if he can take on somebody like Seaborg. So let's put him in again first. Be very mindful of that camera as well, because I can't believe it just cut off on me. Why would it do that? Why? He's actually beating him. But let's see how he does with somebody like Jonzer. That should be interesting. Wow, Dracula's quite the tank. And Voltaic. Then again, this is the Dynamite Battle Stadium, so you know what? It's of course going to be biased towards defense and stamina type, so go figure. Oh, that was kind of awkward. Wow. A clear, clean knockout. There's no disputing that. Everyone with this modification. Maybe this modification actually made it overpowered, it seems. So, doing that again. And it's time for the big bad dragon. Well, if I can get it to launch properly. Nope. Yeah, that was a fail. You know, maybe I should just launch him first and I'll launch Dracula afterwards. Actually, no, you know, I'll just launch him and then I'll just launch the... I don't know. It's a bit of a arch to get this one to work with this launcher. Nope, that's weak. Now, let me try the black launcher. I think I had a little bit... I mean, it's the same, but for some reason, I don't know. I guess I just had better luck with it. Alright, I'll just take that. I mean, it's running out of stamina already, but... Okay. So why don't I actually put this against the Burst Beyblade now and see what happens. Yeah, that should be a very interesting thing to do. So let me pull up something from Burst. And when I pull up from Burst, I don't know. I guess I'll pull out my who should I pull? My Fafnir? Yeah, let's pull out my Fafnir. It was easy to grab. So I have Fafnir here. Really? Is that light running out of light already? Damn. That was too fast. Okay, so I guess I'll do Fafnir first. Seal next. The modified Dracula, that is. Maybe this video will end up being all about modified Dracula. Because this thing is actually really surprising me with who it's beating and how it's doing it. Alright, so now let's go with, where's Vanish Path? Actually, no, you know, I wanted to use Judgment Joker. So, yeah, I'm just going to do that. So here's Judgment Joker. Let's send in the Dracula first, because this needs to be overpowered with this modification. So, now, where is my Joker? Right here it is. Knocked him out. Knocked him right out. So never mind. Great, now the driver came off. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to change the battery on one of these lamps because now the video is looking kind of dark. Maybe I should actually do that right now. So you know what? Let's make this guy dance. I thought this was a balance check. Why is it acting like that? Or a stamina type person. Don't attack types do that? That's odd. Okay, you know, he's gonna run into stamina. So you know, we need to send in a true stamina type to keep you guys entertained. So let's send in Voltaic. Good, okay, so yes. That should give you enough time to do my battery shenanigans. So I'm going to take this blue battery here. You can see it, 2000 milliamp hours, although it's probably actually 1000 knowing those companies. This is the lamp in question. You see how dull it is? Yeah, so now with it out of the frame, the video is going to be looking noticeably dark. So here are my batteries. Yes, I labeled them so I can know what belongs to which lamp. It may color either ingenious or super lame, but I do not care about what you think because you stink. Hey, that rhymes. I do not care about what you think because you stink. made my video dark. I pushed the camera over one of the sticks. Alright, so let's insert the battery. I really don't need to showcase this. This is something that I should totally do off camera, but I'm doing it on camera for the entertainment value. There we go. There we go. Alright, now let's see how much of a difference it will make. Beautiful. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Now look how bright the video is going to be. Amazing. You see, guys, this is why you should not fight against removable batteries. This is why you must not be stupid and say, oh, removable batteries are great because it makes the devices nice and slim and sexy and water resistant and ray. Well, guess what? You do not actually need to have your battery sealed in to achieve all of those things. You can have your batteries removable and have the device beautiful, functional, and just plain great. Yes, now I know what you're saying. You're going to be saying that, well, you see, lamps aren't supposed to be water resistant, and this video is supposed to be about battling tops. Why are you talking about removable batteries all of a sudden to go on with your removable battery propaganda and whatnot? You're talking about the headphone jack and the infrared blaster and notches. Well, no, because this video is supposed to be about battling tops. I just wanted to only talk about the removable batteries. Now, anyways, I guess I should start spinning the tops now. Yeah, I should start doing that. Okay, so... well, I have two Burst Beyblades also. Why don't we just see a battle between those two? Nice. Now, which one of them was it that pummeled that Jusio? Yeah, I think it was the other. Oh. Looks like his butt is actually coming off too. Now, I didn't show that in the camera frame, but yeah, whoever beat him, they beat him so hard it looks like they softened up the putt. See, now he's not spinning so good anymore. Looks like his glory has faded already. And it hasn't even been a full episode. Oh, okay, there we go. Never mind, I spoke too soon. So now let's send in this one and see how he will do. You see, he's beating the daylight out of him. I guess with Fafnir, it was that soft rubber to cushion it a bit. But going up against hard plastic, it's quite clear that he did not stand a chance, man. He did not stand a chance going against hard plastic. Can you imagine metal? That should actually be really interesting. Actually, no, yeah, I should do just that. I should actually send him against at least one metal fight one and see how he will do. Probably not two. It might actually even shred him because if you've seen the last one, some plastic bits did come off, but we can still do it anyways because I can. So let's just begin. You go out and we'll launch the metal fighter first. Oh boy, this is going to get really hot on this guy, but I'll do it anyways. Dodging it. Surprising, making a lot of metal contact actually. Wow, that was not really expected. So okay, if I were to do, where is the Pegasus that I recently got? And Uranus. Yes, so these two. How would it go against these two? Well, that's what I would like to know. Starting with the beautiful Uranus first. Sounds a little wobbly. It's way shorter than it, so it's going to be hitting the track directly. Yeah, you see how they're making contact in the last battle? They were pretty much the same height, so... But yeah, this guy was at a disadvantage. Actually, the track didn't look like it was attacked too badly. So, I guess this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so now let's try Pegasus and see how that goes. No, it's not Pegasus. Where is it? I know I just took it out. It has to... Oh, here it is. Pegasus beats it. Well done, Pegasus. Now, who else could I hit him against? You know, I want to do a better battle with this guy. I don't think I really got to do much with it. So yeah, I want to do more with it. So I should have launched just Seal first, but whatever. Yeah. Definitely should have done just Seal first. Boy, man, it's like so chaotic. Like when battles like that happens, like they just happen so fast, like you don't even know what happened. So you just see you're definitely going in first. It's crazy powerful with my modification. This thing didn't even stick to the launcher. Revenge. That sure reminds you of Savior Valkyrie, doesn't it? Where the top comes off and then you still see the track spinning. LOL, exposed. So yeah, you can see my handiwork and what I did to try and make it useful. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be too useful now because it came off. So, I don't know. I mean, I could do another battle. And I'm going to do just that. I am going to do another battle. And let's see how many times I can do that before it's just... Oh. Now you see, now it won't even let the launcher in. Okay, I think I have to switch it over here for it to be like that. Yeah. Yes, I think it has to be something like that. Oh, now it's acting like my Dragoon. Let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, I know, I keep using my wonky. It must be such an eyesore to people to see this thing going in the right spin direction, but you know what? I just don't have a left spinning launcher, so you just have to deal with it. If I had a left spin launcher, I would have gladly used it, but I don't, so I just have to be creative. Now, let's send in some more Burst Beyblades, and we will be using, well, this one. Yes, I'm going to be using this one. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Oh yeah, I'm going to need a right spinning launcher, so let's... Really? Already? Come on, you didn't even like... Alright, maybe I'll send you in first then. I mean, I wanted to do the Jaceel first, but fine. Doing it! Damn. Okay, is this going to work at all? Like, oh my gosh. Finally. That's way too many damn attempts, man. Now let's see it against the original Pegasus. I know that's what y'all want to see, right? So we're going to see that. So here is the original gangsta Pegasus. So, should I launch him first or should I launch Jaceel? Actually, I'm going to do Jaceel first because why not? We just make sure it's nice and tight. Press it together like this so that the modification can stay in place. This modified Jaceel is so much fun. Exposed again. Okay, you know what? It's starting to come off a fair bit, so you know what? I think its glory days are over already, eh? Yeah, I think they're over already. Because even when I tightened it, it still came off. Okay, let's just do that one more time and see if it do that, and if it does, then... yeah, we'll have to call it quits. That's what I hate about this stadium, and like attack takes tape forever to hit a stamina type or defense type. Okay, so Pegasus won. Now I know what you're thinking. Yes, it's gonna happen. I'm personally rooting for Metal Fight. I know what else you're thinking. You want to see the Ryuga version to that, so you shall get the Ryuga version to it. And wow, I was actually able to do that surprisingly fast. I didn't have to be like, oh, this lamp over here is dimming and I don't have a spare battery to swap into, so that's a bit of a shame. Oh well, we can still have fun though. Now, where are my launchers? Oh, well, I guess before I start this battle, we want to have this bit chip back in place. And now it may begin. Well, is this guy ready? Does he have all of his clicks in place? Yes. Unfortunately, the frames just froze there, which is a crying shame, but yeah, the action is back. I really hate when it does that, like, what the hell? We'll win, Metal Fight will win. Or will it be a tie? Yeah, Metal Fight won, of course. Well, no, this didn't lose any clicks, though, so that's good. So I'll send in... Actually, I'll do this again, because why not? You know what I really want to try? Dynamite, Belial, and Vanish Fafnir in the standard stadium, because in the Dynamite Battle Stadium they always end in a tie. So I would like to know if we'd finally get to see a clear result in the standard stadium. Should I do that in this video or should I not do that in this video? I don't know, because I kind of wanted the focus to be on the recent stuff that I bought, so I don't. Actually, now I mentioned it, I think I should probably actually do that. So in the meantime, I should actually bring out the Yellow Stadium, and I should bring out Bell, and bring out Vanish Fafnir. So let's do that as I speak. So here we go. Here's the Yellow Stadium. I'm going to position it like this so we can see the two now. Actually, no. I think I was a bad position. I think this is the ideal position. Now you can't see this one, but at least it's better than seeing nothing. So now all I have to do is bring out Bell and bring out Vanish Fafnir, and we are now here, so the action can finally begin. Just need to find my right spinning launcher. Okay, here it is. So let's see what happens. Where is my left spin? Oh, here it is. I should have actually done Vanish Fafnir first since this time, not type A, whatever. Or is it still going to be a tie? That's glare though. Really? Even in this stadium it's a tie? Actually no, it looks like Vanish Fafnir won that. But what if we send him in first? Let's see what happens then. So, you first. And then You will be next. For some reason, I don't know what to make of this. Might be a tie. No, you can see that this one clearly stopped spinning last, so that means that he won and he lost. Alright, so that is going back to Dynamite Battle. Okay, I think my setup is kind of slanted, yeah? Yeah, it is. So I knocked this thing and then made it kind of slanted. Do I hear something? No, okay, never mind. Anyways, so yes, now I'm going to bring out a bunch of Burst Beyblades, particularly the dual layers from the last time, and I'm going to experiment. Actually, hold on a second. I shouldn't talk so far away from the camera, because I have to remember that this is the Razer Phone 2 we're talking here, and if I talk very far away from it, it's going to sound really distant and weak. Now, I told myself that, you know what, I'll attach a microphone to this thing during this recording, but I did not do that because I'm like, I can't be bothered with connecting this and then connecting that. But you know what, if it means better audio, it'd probably be worth it, but whatever. Let's just take these two out and just put all the guys in that I'm going to use in this stadium, which is going to be quite a lot, so it will be very entertaining, and you will definitely love it. You cannot say that, oh, it's going to be boring or this and that, because it most definitely will not be. Actually, wait, well, I can't have them in the stadium, because if I'm in the stadium, then... And Phoenix's armor just fell off. This thing is a brute to attach. I hate doing this. I'm not sure if it's the same thing for Prominence Phoenix, but... Well, actually, I think Prominence Phoenix is a harder mode that allows it to stay on long. I'm not sure if that one has it too, but... could definitely do for it. Okay, I think I should actually get this desktop a bit because I have a fair bit of Bakuten Shoot here. I have some metal fights. So let's just remove these guys. Just remove the metal fights for now. I might bring them back later in this video, maybe or maybe not. So let's also remove Bakuten Shoot. Okay, all the Bakuten shooters need to get the shoot out of here. See what I did? Pun totally intended. Alright, okay, so is there any more Bakuten Shoot? Yes. One over there, one over here. So, okay, I think this is pretty much all my Bakuten. Actually, no, it's not. There's also this guy. Yes. So there. I've now cleared all the old men, the grandfathers of Beyblade out of there. So, I think we should be looking good, yeah? Yeah, I think we're looking good. Yeah, we're looking good. They're all gone. All the Metal Fighters, all the Bakuteners, they're all gone. Now, well, actually, this launcher is still here, so I need to get rid of that. I think the right spinning one is somewhere around here, too. Actually, no, okay, we're not going to wait too much about it. I just want to see the action. Enough with the chatter. You don't click on Beyblade videos for chatter. You click on Beyblade videos for action. So let's begin. Really? The armor came off already? Damn. You didn't even get a chance. Well, let's see how good he is without his armor anyways. Alright, so we definitely have to do it this time with the armor on because the armor came off. And that was totally unexpected. Like, I thought I had it on tight! I guess I did not. So, I have to do it again and see how it will do because... There we go, that's much better. The armor needs to stop. So, okay, with the armor on, he's more stronger, but with the armor off, he's expectedly weaker. Alright, now who else should we do? Let's do this random one. And let's do this one. That's the thing with the dual layer Beyblades, like their battles are so short. But nevertheless, there's still something satisfying about using them anyways. So, next up, let's do this. Oh, never mind. I've done left spin. Gosh darn it. Wait, is it really in left spin? Which mode do I have it in? Actually, I think it's in left spin. I think. Not 100% sure. Whoa, that is fast. Would you look at that? Well, that did not take very long now, did it? No, it certainly did not. Dang. What if I launched Blue first instead? How would the battle go? The only problem is I'm not really good at launching the other one because for some reason I have a hard time getting the other one on the launcher, so I don't know how that should go. Maybe just piecing this one together is a bit of a... Yeah, I think the blue one's gonna win now. Oh, the one's more blue. Yeah, see, because it came in late, that's why. I hate launching this one, man. It's like, I really love the way it looks, but at the same time, it's just such a nuisance to get on the launcher. Like, its design is just so weird. Like, where are the prongs supposed to go? That does it for that one. Did I just grind the teeth doing that? I don't know if you heard that on camera, but like I was fiddling with something and saying, whoa. I'm not talking about this guy, I was talking about this guy. I don't know if you heard that, but like, that didn't sound too good. Nope, still loses to it. Not the fairest fight. Whoa! Did you see that? No need in because I think it was mostly off camera, but wow. That was... now it's jammed up, darn it! What did I do? What did I do? Why did it do that? Well, I don't know. But something wrong happened. Something went seriously wrong, yo. Something went seriously wrong. For it to do that. Okay, I really need to make these launchers longer, man, because I find myself pulling them way too damn hard because they're just so damn short. Like, what is this? This is only good for like a child, but like for a grown man, it's just pathetic. It is seriously pathetic. Like, did I say pathetic? Pathetic. It is pathetic. A grown man needs at least a good 60 centimeters of string length. Ideally, if they can make it 1 meter, that should be all the better. But like, this flimsy, I don't even know how long that is. I can bring in my ruler stick to measure it. Yes, I know, I'm measuring in the middle of it. Okay, now I don't need to measure too good. Alright, so eyeballing is maybe, like, I don't know, maybe 45 centimeters or something. But yeah, I would have preferred... Actually, scratch that. When I said 60, more like 75. Yeah. Alright, now let's get back to the battles. Wait, is this even ready to go? I don't even know. Actually, yeah, it's ready to go. Okay, who will I throw in now? Let's throw in this one. Actually, that's not going to be a very fair fight, but watch it. Maybe we'll launch this one first. Make the Battle of Fairer. Yeah, that's how you turn. Launch this one first, actually. Oh, well, that was different. And it looks like it doesn't even have any clicks. Wow. Really, Unicorn? Really? So you drop without even giving me a chance to launch you? Like, wow. What a dumb unicorn. Are there any clicks? No, it does not look like there are any clicks. I was using the wrong launcher, though. That was too short. Like, my gosh, it's like I can't do anything with this unicorn. I need to use it some more. I feel like it's underused. I need to use my unicorn, man. Let's go Valkyrie. Never mind, Valkyrie will be going nowhere because it didn't even stay in the stadium. Let's position this right. I hate how dark over here looks, man. It just bothers me so much. Like, really, but... if I had known I was going to do a video today, I would have seriously charged up my lamps. You know what, actually, hold on. Let me get creative here. I wonder if I can use this thing's light and see how that looks. A little bit better, but where would I mount it, though? Seriously, where the hell would I mount it? Like, what would I keep it on? That? Yeah, I guess that actually works. Yeah, that works. Okay, so maybe I can also set up another one over here. Yes, I know. I had to take a break here because the video's not looking so good, being so dark. So that's a bit better now. I mean, now there's gonna be quite a bit of glare because now you're seeing like all these lines or whatever. Does that look bad or does it not? Or the video, or would the video look better without them? I don't know. No, I guess I'll just leave them for now. Actually, no, who am I kidding? I really don't like the way it looks. I think it's better darker. Well, you know what? At least, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave just one of them. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave just one of them. Actually, no, you know what? I'll just take away both. It wasn't actually that bad. Yeah, we'll take away both. And now I'll get back to the video once I can find my stupid launcher. Actually, it's not a stupid launcher. It's a good launcher. Man, Valkyrie, you are fast. Damn. Now, where is his opponent? I was looking for that other one, but, no, it's not this one. It's not this one. Where's the opponent? No, I got too distracted with the lights. Great, I don't know where his opponent is. Actually, here it is. It's right here. It's just, it looks like the same among some of these guys, so I was confused for a moment. Really, man? Really? For reals? Boy, do I just hate it when they do that. What was that? Why aren't you sticking to the launcher? Come on! Now, let's try that again. Finally! Actually, you know what? I think I can move them more so over here, yeah. Because over here there's more, just a little bit more light. Wow! Okay, so it's like the dog jumped onto Ragnarok and Ragnarok just went into chaos. So you know what, we'll have to send in the dog first, and then we'll send out to Ragnarok afterwards, because yo, that was nuts. it still exploded. Ragnarok for you, man. Ragnarok. Even in Dynamite Battle form, it still sucks. It's like they just don't give poor Ragnarok a break from being bad. Who have I not touched very often yet? Oh yes, the purple one. Really? Spriggan, you're the one to burst? Either I didn't... Okay, I definitely have to redo that. Definitely gonna need to redo it. I was like, yo... Should I actually maybe switch into right spin mode, or should I leave it in left spin mode? Actually, I think I'll leave it in left spin mode for now. Alright, so, well, actually, like I have the left spinning launch in my hand, I guess I'll go Spriggan first. And now I'll go with this one. Okay, you know, I think it's because it landed on Spriggan. That's why that's happening. Yeah, I think it's because it landed on Spriggan why that happened. So, let me try that again. Actually, let's do you first. Spriggan still loses? Well then, very well. How would it do well? How well would it do against El Jago? I'd like to find out. Or did I already do that earlier in the video? I don't even remember anymore. And this is why it's brutal using an attack type against a defense type. See, I think I already said earlier. Actually, I did earlier when I was playing with Drasil and some others. Well, okay, in this case, let's say this one. I'm still able to deal with this one. Nope. Who should I throw in the unicorn? And it's still lost same way. Ha 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 ha. Wow, that makes it look so bad. Have they done any threesomes yet? Threesomes yet? No. So let's do some threesomes. Well, let's see if I get the time to set it up. Okay, no, it's gonna be too late. Well, alright, at least we got to see the armor come off in that battle, so that was cool. But what's not cool is it didn't give me enough time to set up the threesomes. Now, I'm gonna send in this fella. And then this fella. And then this fella.
Yay, a threesome!
Although it didn't last very long. And then somebody exploded. Now what should I do? I guess I should bring up some of the newer guys now, eh? Yeah. Like who exactly? Oh my gosh! I can't believe I forgot Zillion. We have not seen how Zillion does in the stadium yet, so you know what? I need to actually give him some more love. Zillion Zayas. Are there any more that I accidentally left behind? No, okay, I think that's it. So let's grab them. Now I know what you're going to be saying. You must be thinking about those newer ones like the Sarah Valkyrie and the Guilty Longinus and what else? Yeah, so let's see. I have Savior Valkyrie, there's Guilty Longinus, I also got Brave Valkyrie, and another Spriggan. You're wondering, when are you going to open those? Will you not open them on this special day? 20, no, how do I read it again in that format? Hold on, give me some time to pull out the BlackBerry. Yes, I know. I should be battling, but you know what? I mentioned it, so I have to do it now. Yeah, so it was 2022. On a day like that, you would think that I would open up those Beyblades, right? Well, it's kind of late now, so I guess I'll do that for another day. When exactly, I don't know. But when I do, you will know. Now, let's see you in action. Never mind, the opponent is coming apart already. I didn't even get a chance to launch him. Oh, your stamina's really bad, son. Damn. Horrible stamina. Horrible. Well, let's try him again anyways. Your stamina sucks. Now that's stamina. This is not stamina. Like, I mean, it may look cool with those moving eyes, but it doesn't have stamina. Like, it really lacks stamina. And the poor lighting means that we can't get to admire those 4K details as well as we would in great lighting, but oh well. Well, actually, hold on a second. I still have those lights on, but they're just to the side. So if you really wanted to admire the details, you can, but not as well as you would as if there were two lamps actually on. Now, that's boring. Let's do something fun. Let's... Maybe we should do that again? Should I do that again? Yes, I should do that again. Not only will we do that again, but we're also going to do it with this one too. Defeated. I dropped my launcher. But you could tell from the sounds of that. I know, I need to launch faster. Nope. Couldn't even stand much of a chance. Do I dare do this one? Yeah, I dare. I dare. Because I dare. So as we can tell from this one, has a bad burst resistance. Or is it just because the teeth are worn? Do you think the teeth are worn? No, you can't see because it's so damn dark. Let's shine a light on it and try that again. Nope, still not the best lighting I have right now. Oh, now you can kind of see. put it together and send in something else. Nope. This guy. Stick to the launcher. Well, that didn't go so well for him, now did it? Did not go well for him at all. He just blew right up. We'll try that again. You first as usual. And these things stick to the launcher awkwardly. It just didn't stand a chance! Wow! Wow. Okay, let's try the other Fafnir. I believe that's Mirage Fafnir, right? We'll just call it the Super King Fafnir. Because I'm still not 100% certain about their names sometimes. There's just too many Beyblades to memorize them all, so I don't bother doing that. That's why sometimes I refer to them just as that blue Beyblade, that purple one, or this one, or whatever, because I don't memorize the intricate titles. I just don't. In fact, oftentimes when I'm on the internet, I just copy and paste the full name directly because I just can't be bothered memorizing the name. Now, what I was doing there was very dumb, and I'm not going to say why it was dumb. Yikes! Whew! Okay, I guess it really doesn't do well with that rubber, man. Now does it? No. The rubber just kills it. The rubber just has it begging for mercy, man. Now I can't even put it together. Okay, yes, it's together. Never mind. How would it fare against its younger brother, World Spriggan? Unite Spriggan? Which Spriggan is this? All I know is that it's from the Super King, so we'll just call it the Super King Spriggan. I was almost about to stick the left spinning launcher in, and then I realized, no, this isn't right spin mode, so I can't actually do that. Now, I do have another Super King Spriggan that I do intend to keep permanently in left spin mode, but I haven't opened that up yet, so for now, we're just going to make do with this right spinning one. Alright, so it didn't make him explode. But I guess the way Fafnir's rubber makes it bounce, it causes it to explode. So let's see if we can replicate that again. Yeah, I know, I'm pretty much humiliating it. I could probably do this 1,000 times and get the same result. So I think we get the point at this point. So let's move on to something different, something more interesting. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on, I have an idea. I have a very, very, very good idea. Well, once I can get this guy together, that is. I mean, he's not a part of the idea, but yeah. So, you see that these two are the... Well, are they actually the same? Or is this one slightly bigger? I don't know. Or is it being opaque just to give me that impression? But yeah, obviously this one is bigger. But will he still win? Well, we'll have to find out. So, let's see what happens. He's probably going to win because of his size. Well, he didn't burst. That's good. He just didn't even get any clicks. Wow. Yeah, this time he did. This time he did. Wow. What else should I do? Oh, I know what I should do. Let's send in this one. We'll have a unicorn battle. Yeah. Let's have in this guy, and this guy. Can we do it? Well, we'll see. Alright, so let's see what would happen if you were to go in. I mean, that's probably not going to be a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyways because why the hell not? And he's knocked out. So this one actually clicked, so let's do that again. Why is it hopping? Okay, that was not a good launch. Something about that's off. You shouldn't be hopping like that. Oh, whatever. That was way too awkward of a launch. Here's hoping the video lights will not cause the frames to do something too weird. But the last several battles were just looking dark to the point of it being... Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe during editing time it might look better. Maybe not. I don't know. I'll just send in some more Beyblades and just have fun. Now you're wondering, are you going to use the little spiky stadium? Well, not in this video, but maybe in another one. So let's just do some more battles. Actually, this will probably be the last part of this video. I don't know. Maybe like 10 minutes more or so. Anyways, this is launch. Unicorn man. Why are you so fragile? Wow. So very fragile. Oh, this has some clicks to it, so I have to reset it. Actually, no, yeah, let's do a purple theme. Let's do a purple theme. So, okay, we can have you. We can have you, and you. Actually, no, I'm not going to have time to set up all four because they're going to murder each other. So let's just send in, I guess I'll do this one first. Did I go the right way or did I go the wrong way? Oh, gosh darn it, I went the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Okay, never mind. They're going to kill each other before I can send in the third one. Yeah. We shall do that again. Yes, we have to do that again. We need to see some definite results. Why did you fall off the launcher? Okay, perhaps I should have actually done him first and then the others could come in. Since he's Very strong, obviously. So yeah. So you first. Him second. Okay, I don't think I can set up 3 on time because that drag was clearly hitting Fafnir pretty bad. I wasn't paying too much attention, so I don't know who won. I mean, when editing time comes, I will find out. But not now. Right, why don't I do the 2 Fafnirs? I should have actually done them first. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear, I can't have them land on top of each other like that, because when they do that, crazy things happen. Ragnarok is crying for attention. I can hear it. He wants some love. But you know what, Ragnarok? It's just that you're really weak and you burst extremely often. But whatever, we'll send you in anyways. This dog, man, this dog. This dog is kind of powerful. Let's see if Ragnarok. Nope! Ragnarok cannot handle this guy. Wow. That's ridiculous that Ragnarok can't even handle this guy. Damn. It's crazy. Make sure he's ready to go, yes. Okay, so we'll send him in first and see if Ragnarok. Is this thing skipping now? And he still can't beat him. Wow. He still could not beat him. He tried, but he just still could not beat him. So instead, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to send in somebody else. So exactly, I don't know. We're going to send in this one. And then we're going to send in one. And then we're going to send in... Whoa. Burst? Dang. And never mind, I was just talking about sending in my third one, but I couldn't because a burst happened before I could even set up the third one. Oh! Wow. He just busted through everything. He busted through the armor. He busted through, wow. Okay, I have to try that again and see that it actually worked. This time I have to send in Bell first, and then I'll send in Phi afterwards. If I can get the armor to stick, so will it stick, or am I gonna just have a hard time here? No, it looks like I'm just gonna have a hard time. Come on. Don't be difficult. Alright, it's being very, very... Oh, it's because I'm doing the wrong way. Gosh, I was not paying attention at all. Now, you cannot see what I'm doing. You can only just hear my voice. But what I'm doing isn't terribly interesting anyways. So, yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. No! Oh, darn it, man. Just doing that now made the armor come off. Great. After spending all that time fiddling, I only have to spend more time fiddling because it just had to fall so awkwardly. Well, okay, let's do that again. And this time, we'll actually do it right. Got the armor off. these two look kind of similar in the color scheme, so maybe we can make them fight against each other. It's not going to be a fair match, but whatever. It's not like this video is for serious battles anyways. This video is just all about the fun. Like, I mean, if it were serious battles, you wouldn't even be seeing it modified. Okay, this thing is being really weird with the launch. I don't know why, but it just is. That was expected. That was highly expected, so... So my phone gave me a low battery warning, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up soon. As much as I don't want to, but... yeah. And done. Alright, let's see how he does with Hades then. Okay, where's Hades? Wow. Yeah, I don't think you've seen that green boy for this entire video, so you know what, why don't we do a green theme now? So why don't we have this green boy, this one, and who else is pretty green? Well, I mean, there's Dressio, but do I really want to do that? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Now, you know, at this point, it's going to look too ridiculous to do that, so... yeah, so instead, what I'll do is I'll send in Dressio first. Now that Dressio is there, I can send them in and see what happens. I want you to do 3 greens, but let's stick with 2 for now. A tie? Yeah, I think it looks like a tie. So alright, I guess I'll probably send in Dressio again. But this time I'm going to see if I can actually send in all 3 of the greens. Okay, this is taking way too long for me to set this up. And it kind of jammed on the launcher. Okay, that was way too damn late. That was too late. Gosh darn it, if only I had just done that faster. But it's so hard to do it so fast when you have just 2 hands. Okay, you know, I'll have to just try and do my best, right? I just have to try. Okay, I can't get a slug, so let's get going here. There we go. Well, would you look at that? A double burst. A Bakuten burst and a burst burst. How hilarious. Now, yes, there is a burst version of this, but this obviously isn't supposed to be the burst one. This is just some junky modified one that should be in retirement, but for some reason I refuse to put it into retirement because I find it very entertaining to use it in this state. So that's why I'm using it in this state, even though I should not. And yeah, I don't know if I can actually battle with it anymore. But what I can do for now is just put this one together, and then I can probably just put them on the stadium at this point, because this video, well, I don't know when the phone will shut off, so you know what, let me just put them into the stadium now. So we'll have in this green one, this black one, actually, I'm not going to put in the Bakuten. No Bakutens in this part of the video. Bakuten has to Bakuten shoot out of here. Pun totally intended. So okay, we'll have this one, Really? Why does your armor have to come? No, your armor has to be in place. Like, you can't take the picture with your armor off. Your armor must be on because it just completes your look. Good. So now that's that. Move this Bakuten launcher away. Move this other Bakuten launcher away. Put this one in. This crab-inspired one. This holy hoodoo seed. I don't think I did very much battles with this guy, but there's always another video for that. This guy is crazy fast. I use this one a fair bit. Pretty good. We saw this one as well too. This one, I used it a couple of times. Definitely use this one a lot. This one, I think I seldomly use in this video. I know I use it at least once or twice. This guy you saw gets badly pwned by those rubber Fafnirs. This guy wasn't able to burst through Phoenix's armor and actually burst it too. Can't say the same for Prominence Phoenix though. Worse, Valkyrie, no, it's not Valkyrie Phoenix. Prominence Valkyrie, yeah. Prominence Valkyrie is even tougher, apparently. No, this is obviously not Prominence Valkyrie. This is some older Longinus. But you obviously knew that because it's just Longinus. Like, you cannot mistake Longinus for anything else. Now, here is this Craze Satan. Has these jiggly things at the bottom. And then here is this other one. I use this one a couple of times, not terribly often. And then this dragon is the El Jago, Lightning El Jago. I don't even know. I just call it El Jago because it's just simple. I told you about the names, and I told you I don't really memorize the names all that. Like, I might memorize the basic parts of the name, obviously, but this is a lot, man. This is a lot. Only nerds can intricately tell you the names for all of these guys, and I am not a nerd. Or at least not a Beyblade nerd, that is. So, yes, that has been that. Is there anyone else that I missed? Well, yes, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking of, if you watch my last videos, you'll be like, what about these two? Well, this one, I told you, I'm not battling with this one. He's too beautiful to battle. Maybe when I get a spare one, maybe then I'll battle with it. But till then, this one is just for decoration purposes. This one I did not battle with because, I don't know, I just did not battle with it this time around. If you really, really want to see it in action, alright, I'll launch it. Yes, I know this is going to look crazy, but whatever. And as you can tell, there's a very, very weak driver, so it's busted. And now that is it for this video. And you're like, okay, we want to see a close-up. Well, yeah, you're going to get a close-up. You're going to get a nice, good close-up. Yes, clean 4K 60 FPS. So beautiful. And then because the light is on, it just really, really makes it pop. Yes, you're going to see some... Oh, yeah, I need to be closer to the camera so you can actually hear my voice all the more clear. Although I'm talking pretty loud at this point anyway, so you can hear me pretty good. So, yes, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All the details. Oh, I have to be careful not to drop those sticks in my head. Yes, there are some sticks over my head. What kind of sticks? Alright, so I have to be very careful. I think a while ago I just had it in the wrong aspect ratio, so I'm hoping that this part of the video will not look too bad, but I think it should be okay. At this point, you must be like, can you just shut up? Like, okay, we get it. We can see them. Well, actually, hold on. This one looks like it's kind of buried in here, so, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, I bet you them were actually buried. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, now we can see them. And now I can... Oh, not yet. Yeah, I know, my hands look very awful. Like, I tried to lotion them, but I don't know why they still look like that. Well, actually, no, to be honest with you, I didn't lotion them all that well. It was just a very small amount, so, yeah. No, it's not a disease or anything. It's simply just dry skin, because I know me, and you do not know me, so don't you dare think I'm going to go in the comment section and saying, ew, disease, because that is not the case. Anyways... I am now out as minute for these recent Mercari. Okay, not all of them are Mercari, but you know what I mean. For the next video, I might have to focus on that other spiky stadium. Or who knows, maybe there might not be any specific stadium focuses. For the next video, I might just use all the stadiums I have because this Dynamite Battle one, as good as it is, it's obviously not the best. Especially if you're using an attack type and a defense type, it makes the battle very crazy. And my phone's telling me that it's at 5%, so I really need to shut up and call it quits.